Despite the fact that there was only a 1-0 score after 7 full innings of the game here tonight in St. Petersburg, it was not an eventless ball game by any means. A lot of excellent defensive plays, a lot of critical situations. The A's had 2 runners left on in the first, the third, the sixth, until they finally got on the board in the 8th inning of the ball game. And in the very first, Jermaine Dye came up with a good play to back up Rich Harden, and that was with 2 on and 2 out, and Robert Fick at the plate. There's a swing, and a looper. Could be trouble in shallow right field, and Dye gets there, goes into a slide, rolls over. He has it. And the inning ends as Dye saves at least a run. That ball was in no man's land, and Fick is out number 3 with 2 left, and at the end of 1, it is 0-0. Harden was reached for 3 bases by one of the swiftest men in baseball, Carl Crawford, starting the Tampa Bay third.
And the 1-0 pitch on the way, and Crawford sends a fly ball to right. Dye going back on it. Jermaine is at the track. He's at the wall, and he can't get it. It's off the wall. It's backed up by Kotze. Crawford around second, going to third with a stand-up triple. Carl Crawford triples to right center.
On some occasions, Jermaine Dye might have been able to pull that ball down. He just missed it. And after Cruz struck out to go 0 for his last 36, Aubrey Huff was at the plate. And here was a situation where a rare mistake by Damian Miller opened the door.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now, and it's high. Gets away from Damian Miller. Carl Crawford down the line from third to score, and Tampa Bay takes a 1-0 lead. The pitch was up. It ticked off the mid of the A's catcher, and 1-0 Tampa Bay.
For the second time in the game in the 4th inning, the A's had runners at first and second. Durazo, who had the big pair of long balls for 4 RBIs last night, made a bid to go deep again.
The 1-2 pitch, a high fly ball to right field. Cruz is going back. Cruz at the track. He's at the wall, and he makes a fine running backhanded catch. Dye tags at second and goes to third, and back to first goes Hatterberg. Fine play by Jose Cruz Jr. Durazo almost got it.
Once again, they had a threat against Jeremy Gonzalez in the 5th inning, a Damian Miller single, and then a 2-out walk to Eric Burns. But with Chavez at the plate, once again, a tough day at this point for Damian Miller. Right-hander whirls a throw to second base. He is out! Picked off at second. A perfectly timed play with Lugo, the shortstop, cutting behind Damian Miller, and as soon as there was daylight, the spin move by Gonzalez, and a perfect throw, 1-6, and the A's rally is busted. Rich Harden today worked 6 innings to no decision, gave up 6 hits and 1 run, 1 on the fastball, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 1 of the walks intentional, threw 100 pitches, and in the 6th inning with 2 out, had to come up with something pretty special to keep the Devil Rays from getting anything more on the board. Lugo doubled with 2 away. They walked Tino Martinez intentionally after the count went to 2-0, and the duel was between Toby Hall and Harden to 3-2. 3-2. Got him with a swing and a miss, and he went for the little extra, 97 NPH. Strike 3 ends the inning, 2 left for the Devil Rays, and we're still tight here through 6. 1-0 Tampa Bay. The A's also had Crosby as a strikeout victim in the 6th inning with 2 on and 2 out, were unable to tally. And you kept thinking, well, maybe somebody will hit that long ball. It might make a big difference. Kotze came up in the 7th inning with a man on and 1 out and made a bid.
And there's a high fly ball to left center. Baldelli going back, nearing the track. He's on the track in left center, leaping and makes the catch in deep left center field and fires the ball back to the infield, and Scudero scampers back to first. Boy, that ball really carried to left center, and Baldelli ran it down.
That was against the young right-hander Chad Godin, who pitched a shutout inning in the 7th. Harden had finished his stint in the 6th inning after 6, as did Gonzalez. Chris Hammond pitched the 7th, and again actually pitched in the bottom half of the 8th inning, wound up getting the victory. By the time he pitched the bottom of the 8th, though, the A's had found a way to get on the board. Eric Chavez leading off the 8th against Lance Carter.
1-1 pitch, and Chavez a fly ball to center. Back on it is Baldelli. At the track, looking up, gone, and we're tied. Straightaway center field, Eric Chavez leading off in the top of the 8th inning. A's 1, Tampa Bay 1. On a 1-1 pitch, his 6th home run.
Dye and Hatterberg then followed with singles, and on Durazo's ground ball to the right side, Blum, the second baseman, missed the tag on the runner coming by. Hatterberg too late to first base, and the A's had the bases loaded. At that point, the call went to the bullpen for Dickie Gonzalez, a right-hander just joined the club today, to come in and pitch to Bobby Crosby.
Crosby, it's a line drive to left. Crawford is right there to make the play, but Dye is going to score as he trots home from third on the sac fly, and the A's take a 2-1 lead.
And then with Miller looking at a third strike and pinch hitter Billy McMillan flying out to left, the A's had to settle for those 2 runs. Hammond pitched a shutout bottom of the 8th, though 2 balls were hard hit. Baldelli singled to left. A line drive by Fick right to the first baseman. Hatterberg turned into a double play. Lugo lined out to third. And when the A's came up in the 9th, well, it would be a good idea to get an insurance run. They got more than that, as it turned out. Eric Burns hit a double with 1 out in the inning, and the pitching change this time called on Trevor Miller, a left-hander, to pitch to Chavez. He did the job by striking out the A's third baseman. They walked Dye intentionally to pitch to the left-hand batting Hatterberg, and Hatterberg completed a perfect day at the plate, working a full count and walking to load the bases. Hatterberg 2 walks, 2 singles, and a double in this evening's game. Up came Durazo. Remember now, they're 2 outs. Strike 1. The next pitch. They're loaded up. Breaking ball, driven to right, driven hard to right. Going back on it is Cruz. He watches a grand slam. A Rubio Durazo clears them all. A line drive home run to right field on an 0-1 pitch. 3 homers in 2 games and 8 runs batted in for Durazo, who has come to life. 6-1 Athletics. Oh, now take a deep breath and enjoy the final 3 outs and go home a winner. Right? Wrong. This is baseball. Jim Messier came on in the 9th inning, rode through 37 pitches last night. Tino Martinez reached in for a bouncing ball single. Messier retired Toby Hall, but he walked Blum. And then here was Carl Crawford. Had him in the hole quickly with 2 strikes. He was fighting to protect at the plate. He did, and it turned out well for the Rays. And he reaches out, pokes it in a shallow left. Burns coming on, can't get it, and it goes by him, and he tries a shoestring. Here's 1 run in, racing all the way around for first base, and coming to the plate is Blum. He will score. 2 runs are in, and the speed-burning Crawford winds up at third with a triple on an ill-advised play in left field by Eric Burns. And that brought up Jose Cruz Jr., who must have felt the weight of the world had been lifted when he had a base hit in the 7th inning, ending his epic 0-for-37 string of hitless plate appearances. Cruz did the worst thing possible from Messier's standpoint. 2-0. Swung on. There's a high drive. Right field. It is deep. It's a home run. Jose Cruz Jr., a 2-run homer down the right field line. And what was a 6-1 A's lead has shrunk to 6-5. 1 out in the 9th inning. Holy Toledo. Aubrey Huff, the biggest power man in the lineup a year ago, bounced out on the first pitch. So now Messier needed that one precious final 27th out. And Rocco Baldelli, already with a 3-for-4, was the batter. And it took some excellent glove work by Frankie Menechino to get everybody to the clubhouse in a victorious mode. A 1-hopper over the mound, backhand behind second, Menechino throw, got him! And the A's have won the ball game. Menechino made a terrific play that time behind second base and got Baldelli by a step at first with a quick release throw and had a lot of mustard on it. And so the Double Rays late rush threatens the A's, but as with last night, they come up short. 4 runs in the 9th inning for Tampa Bay. But in the end, the A's have won the first 2 in this series and look to try to make it a sweep to finish the road trip tomorrow afternoon with Hudson on the mound in game number 3. Final score, A's 6, Tampa Bay 5. Time now.